speak, but I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Anybody, anything that's trying to come up against me or my collective, yeah, may it be returned to you 20 times fold in Jesus' name. Yeah. Good morning, Grand Rising. Now, I want to talk about my life, right? Yeah, where it all started off from. That's why I'm here. I tried this before, but it didn't work because they didn't want my message out. You are protected by the Most High, your ancestors, and the spirit guides, the archangels, divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah, somebody's name could be Blue, or you could love that color, blue. Yeah. hmm So I want to talk about it. My name is Rachel Victoria. Yeah, Georgetown. And I heard I charge my crystals in a full moon. That's Beyonce. Yeah. And the goons are coming, which are the ancestors. They coming because this shit has went too far. It has went absolutely too fucking far. And I am so fucking tired of it. I'm calling back all of my energy from the whole four corners of the earth. Because that's who tried to take it. The whole four corners of the earth. Yeah, I call it all back. All back. Everything that was taken from me, I'm calling it all back in Jesus' name. Yeah. I can remember. I'm from Rosedale, Depot, Fofo. Have a big old family. My grandmother raised me, right? And I had a very good grandmother. Yeah. She wasn't perfect, but she was a damn good woman to me. And she didn't take no shit either. I'm just saying, I'm giving, my thanks to my grandmother for even wanting me, because my mom didn't. Yeah, my mom did. So I'm very thankful to my grandma, no matter what she did on this earth, right? She always wanted me. She showed me what a real divine feminine. Good morning. She showed me what a real divine feminine is. Yeah, I got that from my grandmother, Lillian Hawkins. She showed me what real love was. She loved me so good. And it wasn't no codependent love. Because it's like she was always talking, 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 talking. And I was always listening. And I wonder why she took that time with me. But she always did. She always took that time for me. She showed me everything. Yeah, my mom didn't want me. But just by my grandmother spending that time and taking that time with me, because I'm the younger generation. I born in 85. I born on Groundhog Day, February the 2nd, 1985. And they say the groundhog, they only come out unless they see their shadow. They only come out, right? That's me. Cause I am a groundhog. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't I don't go looking for trouble. I just stay in my own mentions, right? I mind my own motherfucking business. And that's the same way I was when I was a kid too. Because I did not like confrontation. I did not like arguments, strife. Even as a kid, I never liked it. I never even liked the groups of people. Why? because, excuse me, it was something about being in a group of people that just didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right with me for the life of me. It didn't. I felt like it brought a war to me because my grandma took that time with me. I feel like they was jealous because she took that time with me. And it showed. It showed because I had a good childhood. I'm not going to tell nobody no lies of that when I was with my grandmother, right? Now, mind you, not only did my mom leave, my grandma had 14 kids, right? Two of them was killed by the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, but that's a lot of kids. And to have a lot of kids, right? It wasn't just my mom that left her kids. It was the other aunties and uncles too that left their kids 633 with my grandmother. They left their kids there too. Now, mind you, I don't remember my grandfather. No, I don't. Because he was already passed when I was old enough to understand. So it was just my grandma that I seen. Now, yes, I had uncles and stuff. Now, mind you, my grandma was a gardener. She was a planter. Everything we ate, she grew. We was never sick as children. And it was love. But I noticed something too. All her kids, right? All my grandmother kids, they would go against all my grandmother kids would go against my grandmother, which I couldn't understand that because my grandma gave them motherfuckers everything. When I say she gave them everything, her kids, even to raise your kids, she gave them everything. Yes, she did. I love my grandmother. I love my mom. My mom name is Margaret Ann Hawkins, right? I love my mom so much that I was willing to let God take my life, right? Just so my mama could have her life. I always like wondered what was wrong, cause my mom always was like, not. Don't get me wrong, my mom a good person, right? She a good person, but she got some fucked up, evil ass ways about her. And you know those people that's good to everybody that do them wrong, but bad to the people that do them right. That's how I felt my mom was. Like she was a good mother. She was a good person in everybody else's eyes. Cause it was the world who gave a fuck. She needed the world to give a fuck. But she didn't give a fuck about her own kids. She didn't. She didn't give a fuck about her own kids. No, she didn't. No fucking lies. So I remember my mom coming when I was 8, mind you, and she took us from my grandmother. And I remember because my grandmother had accidentally burnt my sister with some grease, and they got into it hot and heavy. And my mom and my grandmother was not close. They was not. My other aunties and my grandmother was not close either. Right? No. It's almost like they hated their mom, which is my grandmother. And I couldn't understand why. Right? Why would they be like that towards their own mom? And it's because they daddy children. That's why. They daddy children, they took after their daddy ways, evil ways. Black people, which are we all black, they can be some of the most evilest people against their own people. That's why they say you don't give a black person power. because it's gonna go to their head. It's the truth. It's the truth. The Israelites are us, right? And God loved us so much. But God could love you all you want. If you don't love yourself, it ain't gonna matter who loves you. You won't feel that shit. No, you won't feel it. And I was taught to not love myself. I went with my mom at 8, and we went to Baton Rouge, right? We went to Baton Rouge, and we lived in Baton Rouge. We moved to Prescott because I remember we lived in a 1 bedroom apartment, and my mom slept on the sofa and she gave us the bed. It was me, my sister, and my brother. My sister name is Apollonia Georgetown, and my brother name is Kevin Hawkins. I'm also a Georgetown because my mom got with my sister dad when she was pregnant with me. She told me my dad died. Me and my brother had the same dad, and he was in the uh, army, right? And he died of sickle cell. But mind you, my dad name is Alfred Martin, and he's still living right now today. Yeah, he's still living right now today, right? True. It's very true. I look just like him. Now, I was always praying to God because I felt like, no, we was fine. Don't get me wrong, we was fine when we went over there, even though we was not allowed to go outside. And my mom, she kept it real dark in the house for some apparent reason. Maybe because she didn't like bad weather. She didn't like bad weather. So it was always dark, and no, we couldn't really go outside and shit to play with nobody. She always kind of kept us in the house, which was strange to me because I'm an outside child and I'm from the country. I'm a country child and I love the outside. Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, V. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, I'm just telling my story. Like, yeah, I read tarot, right? Because I'm a psychic, but I'm hurting. And Spirit told me I can't move forward until I get this story out. So I'm going to get the story out. So my mom, she met this guy. We used to go to Bible Bible class, right? It was this is a school. We are non-denomination. This is a school, this is not a church. And we believe in Yahweh, Yahshua, and Elohim. Yeah, we don't believe in Jesus, uh uh God, and the Holy Spirit. Yahshua, Yahweh, and Elohim. And they tell us we are non-denomination. And they had these charts. And I remember Dr. Kelly. Yeah, he was the founder of this uh school because they says this is a school, this is not a church. Why do I want to cry? That's so crazy. Well, anyway, we used to go there, and I liked the Bible school, but I always used to fall asleep. Even like when I went to church, I always used to fall asleep. Now I know why I used to fall asleep, because your real spirit that's inside of you won't accept fake shit. It'll make you go to sleep on fake shit. And I'm not saying that this is that the school was fake shit or the church is fake shit. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the people that was teaching it was fake. Because the same shit they was preaching about in them churches, in that Bible school, right? The same people they was preaching about, they was doing the same shit. They was doing the same shit, man. I couldn't understand that for the life of me. You motherfuckers are hypocrites, is what I felt like. Cause even right now today, I'll go to church. I'll go to Bible school. It don't matter if I don't feel the Holy Spirit in there. I ain't finna sit in there. As far as your house too, it could be your house. If I don't feel the Holy Spirit in there, I'm getting the fuck out of there. And I mean it. Fast, fast, fast. Like the gingerbread man. I remember my mom got with this man. She got with this man, and she, the man, okay, so we was friends with the okay, my mama worked at uh uh what you call that? It's like a rehabilitation center, right? And her boss was a church member, a school member. Like he went to Bible school with us. And also we was friends with they children too. And we all went to school together, right? So one day we at school, and because my mom married this man that she took out of the rehabilitation center, and I remember because she got fired for going with the man because she was staff. Yeah, and this man had been in jail since, I think he got sentenced at 11 or something, and I think he went in like 13, something like that. He didn't get out till he was 36 years old. You're welcome, guys. Thank you guys for being here, man. And she married this man, and the man killed his mom and his dad, 1717, on the phone. His name was Bert. Now this man used to watch me. I remember he used to smoke these cigars with, and he kept the jailhouse slippers on. Now, mind you, this man was rich because he had been in prison since he was a kid. He said he killed his mama and his daddy because they was molesting him and his sisters. He was the only boy. I think he had 3 sisters. And the mom and dad, he said that he killed them because they was molesting them. He felt like he needed to protect his sisters, which is understandable. Okay. Okay. Rachel, you saying it's okay that he killed his mama and his daddy? Yes. Yes. I'm going to say that. It's okay. Right? I'm not God. I don't know if God told him to do that. You don't know either. Right? We are not the judge. So the kids, before all of this happened, the kids came to school. We went to school. And our friends that go to Bible school with us, yeah, told us that, hey, your stepdad, the man that your mom married, he killed his mom and his dad. We didn't know. My mom didn't tell us. So I was like, okay. So we went and asked my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, that happened, but it's not how you think it happened. Because I'm guessing they heard my mom boss talking to his wife about it, and they came back and told us. Well, anyway, she said, yeah, but it didn't happen like that. His mom and his dad was molesting them, and that's why he had to do that. Right? I said, okay, cool. Now, this man was rich because he didn't wrote books. He didn't completed school and every fucking thing you could do on the outside. That nigga did it on the inside. Do you hear me? He was rich. Yes, he was. He was rich. And he did it on his own in prison. Mind you, so we in the house with this man. And he was a good provider. No lies. He was a good provider. But he used to tap his feet and watch me smoke these cigars. He smoked the real cigars. He used to tap his feet and listen to his music. Listen to his music. Now, I was sleeping on my mom's sofa in the living room one night. I was not in my bed, and God sent it to me like a dream. Like gave it to me like a dream. Like this man really molested me, right? And so I wouldn't, I guess so I wouldn't lose my mind, right? God put it to me in a dream, like I was sleeping, right? Yeah, he put it to me in a dream. Okay, but that man really did rape me. He really did rip me from front to back. It really fucked me up. Like, really fucked me up. And I went to my mom and I told my mom. And my mom said, looked me dead in my eyes and told me, that didn't happen. I was like, huh? But it did, mama. I'm telling you. Please believe me. It happened. She was like, nah, that didn't happen. So you know what I did? I was 11. I was 11. So you know what I did? I took my shit and I left, which she called the people on me, and then they put me in juvenile detention center. Told them that I was. It's funny how I'm getting all these phone calls, and not one. Nobody called to say, "Are you hungry, Pearl?" Nobody called to say, "Pearl, is you okay?" All the people that I didn't serve. I'm a servant. I always been a servant. Nobody. It's weird to me how the way people work, how the way souls are on this fucking planet. They evil than a bitch. Very evil. Nobody called this phone. Nobody calls me. Nobody checks on me. Nobody see how the fuck I'm doing. Nobody do. I swear on God, I left at 11. Anyway, she put me, told him I was a runaway and I was bad. Like I was not cooperating with her. I was a bad child. I was misfitting this and that, right? So they put me in there and I was happy. I went to Ryan's detention center. It's a juvenile detention center for it's a child's jail. That's what it is, a child's jail. And I went there and I was so fucking happy. I was so fucking happy that I was in jail because I didn't have to go back to that motherfucking house. And mind you, I even ran away and tried to go to family members' houses, right, for help. Everybody was so scared of my mom and the family. She was the monarch. Everybody, she's the woman with the money, right? So of course, if you take care of your brothers and your sisters, then of course they gonna bow down to you, right? Yeah, because that's what she was doing. She was the money lady, the bag lady, the sister that you go to get the money, the sister that you go to get the loans and shit, the sister you go to when you done fucked up all your marriage money at the poker machine and you could go borrow that money from her. She was that person, the head dog in charge. My mom, she a Scorpio. Yeah, and this another thing before I forget. She always treated other children way better than her own children. Always did. I mean, other children loved my mama because she was a giver, but not to her own. It's almost like I remember one time she gonna tell us, y'all the reason why I can't have a man. And I was a kid. That hurt me so bad. She was like, yeah, y'all from the devil. I remember her saying that, y'all from the devil. Y'all the reason why I can't keep a man. And I'm not gonna lie, I never ever disrespect her. But in my head, I was like, no, you the reason why you can't keep a man. Cause you keep on every time you get a man, you want more men. That's the reason why you. But I didn't tell her that. I just in my head I said it right in my head, and that was the guy's honest truth. Cause you didn't even have us. How you gonna know whatever you did out there with the men? That didn't have nothing to do with us, cause we wasn't even with you. Anyway, so I went to Ryan's detention center, and then I remember I stayed in there for a long time, almost a year, and then I had to go to court. And I remember court came, and um, she was like, she didn't want me. The judge was like, well, you gotta take her home now because her time is up. And I remember my mom saying, no, I don't want her. I remember my sister being in there with her. She said, no, I don't want her. I don't want her. She didn't want me, right? She never did. So the judge was like, well, we can't just keep her here because she didn't do anything. So the judge and them got together. So they wanted to send me to a group home. For before the group home, they was gonna send me to what you call that shit? Um, where you go get a trade and shit. I forgot the name of it, but they was gonna send me off there. Uh, but you can't have any court dates going to this training or whatever. So I ended up couldn't go. So they sent me to a group home. The group home said I had to be there 6 months on good behavior before I could use the phone to call anybody or whatever, right? I was like, wow, well, I know I ain't gonna be able to stay here. So they took me to school the next day. I remember. And when I got to school, I ran away. Yeah, I ran away. And I had a boyfriend, right? His name was Andre. He was old too, older than me. He was. And he came got me, right? He did. He came got me. But he also had a family, right? Yeah, he also had a family. So it didn't work. So I was back on the streets, right? And I had friends also, and they'll let me come to their houses when their moms was gone and stuff, and they'll let me bath, they'll let me eat, and all of that stuff. They would. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I had a best friend called Monique. I remember Monique, chocolate. She had two goals right there. She was a chocolate, beautiful girl. I remember Monique. I mean, we was like this. I'm not even gonna lie. That was my best fucking friend. I mean, would do anything for me. But her mom, she didn't, cause I felt like her mom got in touch with my mom. And all my life, my mom wanted everybody to go against me because she had to be right. Look at the card that just flew. It flew. No other cards, just that card. So I just was doing what I had to do, right? Going around trying to get people to pay for rooms because I was too young to get a room. And people would pay for my rooms for me. Yeah, they would, because they knew I was a real person. Like, I always been a real person. I'm still the same person who I was when I came to this planet. No lies. That same person. I'm them. I'm her. I ain't ever changed. No. That's why people don't like me. Because they done told so many lies on me, right? Yeah. But when they see me, they know I'm exactly the same. I ain't never switch up. I just seen the truth. Anyway, I I went through that for a long time of being homeless, you know, going around here and there because it's almost like they was like, don't take her in. Everywhere I went, don't take her in. Don't take her in. I started selling my body, right, as I got older because I needed to eat. I needed to clean myself. I needed to survive. I felt like I didn't have a choice. Because at first, people will give you, right? But then after that, it's like, nah, you're gonna have to do something. I was too young to get a job, so I was prostituting. just to survive, right? I got my first place, first apartment when I was 16. And I feel like ever since then, right? I just been a vagabond out here, like the bag lady, all on my lonesome, all on my own. So I don't know. I still always tried to come back and make peace with the family, but it never really was peace. Cause as long as I was around, it's like nobody was happy. As long as I was around, nobody was fucking happy. So I tried to stay not around. I did. Yeah. I just know that I'm not a part of this world and I'm okay with that. But that shit used to hurt so bad because it looked like no matter where I went, I was casted out. And first, not just casted out, but used and abused first before they cast me out. All my life, I felt this way like I've been fought just for existing on this planet. So you think that, oh, this stuff just started happening because I read tarot because I'm psychic? Nah, I'm born psychic. I born psychic, just like you. They already knew who I was. I'm sensing that's why my grandma really took that time out with me. And it made cousins jealous. It made brothers and sisters jealous. It just made aunties jealous. It just made other grandchildren jealous. It did. And now I know why my grandma took that time with me because she knew I was chosen, just like the rest of them motherfuckers. But if you could make a chosen one feel like they not a part, that will hurt them. Why? Because we are feelers. We feel everything. We do. Even if we make it through it, we felt it so deep that motherfuckers did not want us to be a part. And I thank God that I wasn't a part because they was grimy and slimy. They talked about each other and smiled all in each other's face. It's like they'll be talking with each other and fucking each other people. It's like they knew I seen right through them. They knew it. That's why I couldn't be around. Now I understand why people didn't want me around because they didn't want me to look through them. They know I could see through them. They knew it. And I counted all on joy because it did hurt. It still hurts. But I thank God that I was casted out. You know why I thank God that I was casted out? Because I wouldn't be able to sit here right now today and tell you this shit, right? Yeah, because they place fear. That was a big thing in my bloodline, making the younger ones fear. Oh, you got to be scared of me. Oh, I'm and money. That's another thing in my family, right? Yeah, money was scarce. I remember that too, because we had it good until the motherfucking children started going against God. Mm-hmm. Coca-Cola. Excuse me, y'all. I seen the fall of the abundance in my family. I seen it. I seen it even as a kid. Cause I remember my grandma's garden wasn't growing like it was, right? And we had to get uh what you call that shit? We had to get that little box. You know the little boxes commodity. I remember. I seen the fall. I seen it from the most high in my family. When I was a kid, confirmation. Spirit blew the trumpet on my family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You, you black alien, you want some clout, and I'm finna give you some. It's not my fault you got fucked in your ass, right? You want the clout, and I'm finna give it to you. I'm finna read the fuck out of you, just because you wanna come interrupt. It's not my fault your daddy fucked you in your ass, and you were scared, right? And your mama couldn't protect you, cause he used to fuck her in her ass too. Yeah, that ain't my fault. Now you have a good day. Namaste. Go heal. Go heal, and maybe you could tell your story. Good day. Mm-hmm. Good day. And I'm not even gonna block you. I'm gonna let you stay on this motherfucker. Yep. Faggot. Faggot. But you don't want nobody to know that, right? Faggot. Anyway, go suck the dicks. Okay? And let them skeet all over your face. Let them skeet all over your face. Yeah. Anyway, back to it. Sorry, guys. I just had to, uh, before I was rudely interrupted. Now back to it. So I went around and I went around and I went around, right? And it just seemed like every fucking partner that I got, right? They used to beat the fuck out of me, but then never wanted to leave. It's like they wanted me to stay there while they beat the fuck out of me, not knowing every man that came towards me, my family hired them to come towards me. Yeah, to whoop my ass, to beat my ass. They wanted my mouth closed so fucking bad, like they doing now, but it ain't gonna work. This story coming out to the world, and I don't give a fuck if you want it or not. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you want it or not. It's coming. It's coming. But anyway, I felt like my own mom did not love me. I just knew it. It's almost as if like she was my enemy because her mom loved me. She didn't like that. She didn't like it at all. Maybe I guess she wondered, like, how we don't get along, and you my mom, but you and my child get along. How is that? I don't know. But I had nothing to do with what happened between you and your mom, which I found out later, right? When I had my first baby, I found out that my mom was also raped, right? And that's why she was the way she was. She just never went healed about it, right? No, she never went healed about it. Excuse me. So that's why she was the way she was. So I forgave my mom when I had my first baby because I seen God let me see from her point of view. Yeah, not that it was okay that she was doing it to me, but just maybe to have some kind of remorse because she went through the same thing, and this is what happened when you don't heal. You hurt your children, and the same thing that happened to you also allow it to happen to your children. Yeah, because you don't go heal. And this is what caused generational curses from not going healing. Robert. Anyway, I always try to go back, but it was not right. It never was right. It always was huddling up. It's like when every time I come back, they'll act like they was so the whole family. Oh, we gonna have a party. Rachel coming back. Every time they heard Rachel coming back, oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my sister. Oh, we about to turn up. Cause I was the life of the party. Didn't even know that the only reason, but it's like They'll throw these parties for me to welcome me back in, right? But soon as I get there, it's nothing but whispering. Nobody's talking to me. They done all excluded me out the same way they done did when we was children, right? Yeah. So soon as they get there, then they act like they don't really fuck with me. But the party for me. But the party is for me. Like, what? Make that shit make sense. Cause it didn't make no sense to me. It's like, why would you throw a party for me? Like, oh, we love you. And when the party occurs, it's just like, we don't fuck with you for real. No, we don't fuck with you. It took me some time to catch on, but I finally did. And I realized they didn't want peace. They just wanted my energy. hmm And that's why they were so excited every time I pop back up. Cause they needed my energy. They was dying without it. They was dying without it. Yes, they was. Whew. That's why I said they'll use me first and then discard me, which is cool. I needed that. I really needed that. Anyway, I just went through life like that, right? The black alien is Steven. The black alien is Steven. Hey husband, how you doing? Hey husband, how are you? How are you? Faggot. Damn, you watch me? That's weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird for real. Don't you have a family to attend to? Don't you have better things in life to do? Ain't you sick? Get out of my life. Go live your life. Right? Yeah, I know why you here. Cause you don't want me to talk about you. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Like, for real, I been forgave you a long time ago. Like, just be on chill, child, cause your life ain't my life. Your life is not my life. You understand? I'm not your wife. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe nobody shit. Mm-mm. And you don't owe me shit either. Good day. Good day. And this is for the past finders. You know, the people from the past. I don't have friends on Facebook. So if you come to the Facebook, I'm going to know that you came. I don't have friends on Facebook. No, not one friend. So if you come, you do know I'm going to see you, right? You do know that, right? You do know that, right? Anytime Facebook, I don't even be on Facebook like that, but anytime Facebook go to telling me on my live feed, oh, you have messages, you need to check back into your memories. Check back into your memories. That's a motherfucker from the past that want me to go back. We ain't going back. We only going forward. We're not going back. It ain't nowhere to go back to 4444. We protected. Divine Femmes, Divine Masculines is protected. All you other foo-foo motherfuckers, right? That's on your body. You hear me? Because now I understand why all the phone calls is here. Why I ain't had a phone call before this. I ain't had a phone call before this. Nobody called. Now, on this live, everybody called. Oh, y'all got the number? Oh, you really did have my number, right? You just never picked it up, right? So you was there the whole time. You just act like you wasn't, right? Yeah. There the whole time. Yeah. Oh Lord. Let me put the phone down so I can talk. Guess what? I don't even care. Let me tell you why I don't care. Because nigga, we made it. And you still suffering. You're really still suffering. That's not my fault. And one thing I used to do for you motherfuckers, I used to take all of your sin. I used to take it and hold it for you. You can have that shit back. Yeah, take your own burdens, take your own pain. Yeah, because I had to suffer in silence and you do the same. Yeah, you do the same. Yeah, I'm not taking your motherfucking karma. I'm not taking your debt. I'm not taking none of it. Hold your own shit. Be accountable for your own shit. I had to. It was easy when I used to carry your burdens for you, right? Not no more. I am not your motherfucking keeper. No, I am not. Now, carry on. Carry on. Now, what I want to say is I waited and I waited for my mom to become grown so we could have this conversation again. I remember it was my birthday and I cried and cried and cried. So after I finished crying and crying, right, about 6 hours, I called my mom and I said, "Hey, mom, I want to talk to you." And in her voice trembled. Uh, what, what you want to talk about? I said, "About me and you." I said, "I'll tell you when I get there." Now I'm in the country. My mom lived in the city, so I had to drive there. This was 3 years back, so I had to drive there. Mind you, I was going through a phase. Yeah, I was also on drugs because I was hurt. Let me just say that people do drugs because they are hurt. It's not an excuse. No, I'm just letting you know. A person that do drugs, they doing it because they feel like nobody give a fuck about them. Nobody came through for them. Nobody showed up for them. That's why they say fuck it. Yeah. But one thing about the drugs is you think that you're gonna take it to make you not feel. But when you take that shit, you feel it more and more and more. I done been through everything. I have did everything. Yeah. So I can't be excluded, right? I'm not perfect. Nor do I claim to be. But I am perfect with God. Yes, I am. And that's what people don't like. They don't understand how I could be ratchet. Because we all got some ratchet in them. How? If you're so, how, why did God choose you? Ain't nothing special about you. Why? Let me get out this sun. Why did God choose me? Is what they want to know, right? Nah, that bitch ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. That bitch ain't even got no house to live in. Why would God choose her? First off, God fuck with the whores and the prostitutes. Yeah, he loved the whores and the prostitutes, right? Yeah, he did. Because they believe. Yeah, we believe. I was taught go after the man with the money. That's what my mom wanted me to do. It's not about love. Go after the man with the money. And I always felt like, no, you can go after the man with the money because you'll never have love. Now, what you believe in, that's on your body. But what I believe in is love. And it felt like no lies, like they didn't want me to love myself. They did not want me. They told so many lies on me to the world and wanted the world to believe that shit because they had a super ego. Yeah, they did. And it had to make sense what they was going around telling people, right? Yeah, it had to make sense. So they just kept spreading the lies and spreading the lies, right? Yeah, they did. It's almost as if like they wanted me out of here so they can be me. Yeah, so they can be me. That's really unfortunate for the lover in you. I'm the lover in them. I'm the only one that showed them love. You never had it and you never will have it if you ain't got me. And that's on God. Yeah, yeah. I'm the gift to my family, just like you are the gift to yours, right? And what they did to the gift, shitted on them. Shitted on 'em. And thank God that they shitted on you. That's why God picked you up and raised you. Yeah, you didn't have no family raised you. God raised you. Your ancestors that passed over raised you from heaven. Yeah, sent you help. That's why people can't understand. Like, how the fuck you always making it through if we always teaming up against you? Cause God, you can't beat God. You might can beat me all day long, but you can't beat God. Yeah, now you know that. Anyway, I felt like I was not a part. And I felt like I was always trying to prove to somebody that to love theyself, right? I was preaching something that I wasn't even doing myself. Cause I felt like maybe if I could just I knew when they faced me, they were scared of my power and I couldn't understand what it was. It was my power that I didn't even know I had. But they knew it. They seen it. It scared them. It scared them. So what you do to somebody that's powerful, you team up against them. You team up against them. Yeah, to make them feel could have ever did to me is make me. That's where I felt peace alone with God. I wouldn't have never been able to talk to God if my own family did not do this to me. If I wasn't left alone, I wasn't left alone. I was with God the whole damn time. Yeah. So when you thought you was leaving me alone, right? I was just talking to God, and God was just talking to me and telling me everything you motherfuckers was doing to me. So I already knew about you. I knew 2 weeks before you even showed up to my face. I already seen you 2 weeks before you came. That's what you're not understanding about me. I can see you. I could see everybody. I even know what you're thinking. I do. I can even smell you. Did you know that? Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. So when I say I already knew you was coming 2 weeks before you got there, I mean that. So I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked when you show up. I already knew you was coming. Okay? Hi guys. Ain't nobody going against somebody that ain't powerful. The world ain't going up against you if you wasn't powerful, if they was not scared of your power. And what Beyonce say, 5555. It's time for a motherfucking change. Yeah. They'll never take my power, my power, my power. They'll never take my power, my power, my power. They feel away. Oh, wow. They feel away. Oh, wow. Yeah, they do. Because they will never take my power. And God, forgive me for saying never, right? But they would never take my power on my soul. Hmm. And that's why you're mad. For real. Because you done did everything against me. And you started right back at one. You gotta still come face me before you go. And you going. Trust me, you going. I already laid your life out. Every fucking body that then came up against me. You don't even know that I'm over your life. You don't even know that I'm over your life. I sentenced you to the judgment. Yeah, did you know that? Thank you for attacking me. Thank you for being against me. Did you know that I'm your sentencer? Did you know that I get to choose what happened to you? Oh, you didn't know that? You know now. Thank you, God. Yeah, I already spoke it. What's coming to you? Yeah, and I was justified. You know why I was justified? Because God say I didn't do you motherfuckers nothing but love you. I didn't do you nothing but love you. Hmm. Thank you for betraying me. Thank you for betraying me. Cause I'm rich, bitch. And guess what? I ain't got a penny, a nickel, a quarter to scratch together. You hear me? But I'm rich, bitch. Yeah, richer than you. And no, I ain't got no material shit. I'm rich in my spirit, bitch. Something you will never know nothing about. Yeah. They feel away. Oh, wow. They feel away. Oh, wow. I know. I know. You supposed to. Because you did everything in your power to break me, to rape me. Yeah. To snake me. Yeah, you did that. You actually wanted me hungry out here. I really was too. I really was homeless. I really did not have nowhere to go. I really am living that life. I really am the empress of the outsiders. Of the outsiders, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. And I like it. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone than to be in a room full of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about me. Not for real. I'd rather be alone. Yeah. Let's see what the energy is. I'm done with the story. Thing said, if I didn't, I could not move forward. I couldn't. So I really appreciate you guys and thank you. Thank you so very much. I love you too. I love y'all so very much. Now, let's see what the energy is. All right. All right. All right. I love you too. They're watching you. A king of swords is watching you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Spirit, Princess of Cups, is here. Why? Why? Why are they here, Spirit? Why are they here? Whoa. We got, yeah, because they illuminated by the divine. They illuminated by the divine. Say, we know that you killed that baby. We know, we know. Why? Because my child a divine being. That's why. Because she a divine being. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Um, I seen somebody about to get their penis chopped off. Yeah, they killed my child. Yeah, I heard that dick gonna get chopped off. Somebody gonna get their dick chopped off. Somebody gonna get their dick chopped off. Somebody gonna get their dick chopped off. On God. Mm-hmm. Ancestors not with you. Nine of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, you get no rest day nor night around this bitch. Yeah, you wanted to stop a legacy, right? You wanted to stop divine femme. You wanted to stop divine feminine children by fucking them for money, sacrificing the baby and shit. Cool beans, because you going to pay for that. And you still going to be living with no dick. You know you can't grow a dick back, right? You know you can't grow a dick back, right? Oh, okay, let me go get these cards. They waiting to do it. They're waiting to do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You know why they're gonna do it? Because God told them to. Chop it off. And they're gonna get away with it too. Yeah, they're gonna get away with it. They're gonna walk out the courtroom like it was nothing. And you're gonna be walking around here with no dick. Yeah, you're gonna heal with no dick. Ancestors say, yeah, yeah, they not with you. Since you want to rape children, since you want to rape children, yeah, the ancestors was watching you, watching all of you, watching all of you. They're gonna do it. They got the wisdom. Queen of Pentacles got the wisdom that you a dog ass dog. They married a dog ass dog. Fucking animal. You a fucking animal. Yeah, spirits say they all came together. These three bitches, they even celebrated it. A child being raped. Spirits say it happened when they was all drinking together. Yeah, yeah, communication was going on. They knew because they the ones sided up for the child to get raped. Wow, what I seen. They went talk to the child. Yeah, they went talk to the child. Yeah, they did. Damn. I want to say this too. Sagittarius, you ain't nothing but a faggot ass nigga. I ain't lying. Like you the saddest motherfucking daddy I ever seen. You the saddest fucking daddy I ever seen. And you gonna die just like your mama. Cause you got that child pregnant. Yeah, you raped that child. You got him pregnant, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Yeah. Cause you loved the child? That's sad. Leo. Leo, you love the child? Yeah, you sick motherfucker. Yeah, three of pentacles. And then y'all took the child to the doctor to get rid of the baby. Yeah, you did. Jesus. Somebody frying chicken. Ace of Cups is here. Yeah. And then the same three bitches that did the spell work on the Leo to make them go rape the child, right? Yeah. They tried to cover it up with black magic. Oh, no lies. They did. A Pisces, a fire sign. Yeah. You betrayed that child, didn't you? God seen you. Yeah. And again, God is not with you. Your ancestors are not with you. Yes, you can. Share it. Your ancestors are not with you. You know how deep this go? Because in order for them to kill my child, Ebony, right? I heard her scream when she took her last breath. The hospital was involved, doctors was involved, nurses was involved. They did two autopsy reports on my child. They still couldn't find the cause of death. They still couldn't find the cause of death. Yeah, my child, she's here. She's always with me. She's always with me. She would be a Gemini. Gemini. Hmm. They killed my baby. They killed my grandma. Everything and everybody I love. They kill them. Anybody that loved me, they kill them. You think that I'm lying, but everywhere I go, I'm tracked. Everywhere I go, they go pay them to do magic on me. They go pay them to go against me. Everywhere I go, they stay doing magic on my money. Everywhere I go. They even got airplanes in the sky that follows me. Yeah, these are personal planes. Personal planes for personal people. Every fucking where I go. If you think that the government is not falling and they are not fallen angels and that they all working together, you lying to yourself. They watch you all the time. They watch us all the time. Everywhere we go, what we buy, our bank accounts, they all working together. You think they not? Come on now. The government is falling. You didn't know that? In the Bible they say not one man supposed to rule over another man. So what the fuck we got a government for? Yeah, cuz they ruling over you. Yeah, I can't understand how the illuminated ones, the fallen angels have gotten bodies. Yeah, they didn't got bodies and they run this motherfucker. But if you look at their eyes have splits in them because they shapeshifters. Yeah, divine feminine, divine masculine. I know you don't think that your family that powerful to where they got technology to block you. They gotta be with the government. If the government falling, that mean your family falling too. Yeah, they are. They are. They fallen angels that turned their back on God in heaven. Okay? I'm always going to praise God. I mean, I'll take some information from you, right? But I'm always going to praise God. I'm always going to go to God before I go to any man or any woman. Yeah, I'm always going to do that. I feel like I'm going to leave it here. But I love you guys. And I thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate you guys. A change is coming. It's coming. 999. The wrap up game. Time to wrap up loose endings because your new is coming in. Yeah, it's coming in. Namaste, guys. You're welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I love you so very much. And if you need me, I am available for personals or questions. Everything is down in the description bar below this video. Namaste, family.